started coaching in '96. I was in my secondary school when I started coaching. I play for my school, and I'm also a coach, a player coach. You understand things like that. The coach of our physical and health education teacher then, his name is Ogunmodede. Maybe how I share how football should be played as a young boy. So I started coaching since then until I got to Ogbomoso in my university days, precisely 98, 99, thereabout. So, and I started with some group of young players, kids in the area. The area in Ogbomoso is called Odo-Oru side. Directly opposite my church, because there's a small pitch. So we started coaching them. Pure development, nothing more. And I did that for about between 98 and 2008. That's 10 years. I was there consistently, day in, day out, every day. We moved to other pitches, more comfortable pitches. The name of the academy is Young Eagle Football Club. So I ran it for 10 years. And I have a breakthrough the last time we played Crown after their preseason. In the last couple of years before then, we've been playing Crown. They use us as a test run for after preseason to test, how much have their player gel. So I was fortunate to meet this Baba Olagbemiro, speak with me about if I have interest. And along the line, he was able to get me this NIS form. That's how the journey started. After my NIS, I did my IT with Crown. I was supposed to start the IT with the junior team, the feeder team of Crown. But along the line, something happened. I wasn't comfortable with it. And Esu saw me, Godfrey Esu. He was also employed. And he brought me in as his assistant to help him. We promoted the team the first year. And I must tell you, it's a great experience with him. My secondary school, I was preparing for my SSC. So I had this surgery, appendix. So along the line, it's a little bit complicated. And I can't play. Luckily for my dad, he doesn't want me to play football. Yes, because those days they feel is this irresponsible children that play football. He doesn't want me to play. He wants me to be a medical doctor. And imagine 3 weeks after the surgery, I was like, let me go and try football again. And there was complication. There was a tear in my stomach, in the same spot where that was operated. So, the doctor was like, "Did you know I told you? So you can't play again. You must not go to the field again. You must not." And not until I got admitted to university that I now come back to playing. I tried to play a little with my school team. When I came to Remo, I wasn't coming as a youth coach because I think, in my opinion, I'm done with youth coaching. I want to go into, I'm already in performance coaching because I was, like I told you, I was an assistant with Crown Football Club with top coaches, Godfrey Esu, Lawrence Apokona, Niya Kande, David Egbiri, to mention but few. So when I came to Remo, I also came and applied as the head coach. But unfortunately, the club has got an head coach, and I was offered assistant coach. It pleases me, I accept it. We started the job. Not until a year after, the owner of the club spoke to me about youth development. And we started 2016. And one of the biggest part of coaching is youth development. It takes a lot of energy from you, a lot of time, years of hard work, years of perseverance, years of dedication, discipline, consistency. This is what I do for years. I set up the under 10, 13, 15, 17, 19 at a point, 2017. And we started not until 2020. Most of these boys were promoted to the first team. And a lot of them traveled too. Okay, from the youth team we have, imagine a person like Ahmed Akinyele. We have Stanley Joseph. We have Induka Jr., the captain. We have Lekon Adedayo. We have Sadiq Ismail. We have Kudus. So we have over 6 of them present. You know, when we have this discussion of this youth development with the president of the club, he already made me see what he's looking at, what he wants, what he's looking at, purely what he's looking at. And for me, I was sure if we're able to, I set up the framework, and I was like, if we're able to follow the framework, success is sure for us. And to a reasonable extent, which we did, which we did. Today, we have the best academy in Nigeria, no doubt about that, and one of the best in Africa. So, and for Remo Stars, we have one of the best in the country today. We are no more struggling. And we are not butlers anymore. This is one of the turning point of my career, going to abroad with Ferenc as an assistant coach. It's one of, I saw the chance, I saw the opportunity, I grabbed it. I have opportunity of staying back and be coach of the NPFL then. But with my personal evaluation, I know maybe I'm not completely ready, in fairness. And I need, maybe not that I'm not ready, but this is a chance to be a better version of me. With my experience and the level of coaches I've been able to work with, pick 1 or 2 things from them to come up with my own philosophy. And I think there should be an icing on the cake. I have my philosophy already before I leave for Portugal. I have my philosophy. I've got my philosophy in the last 10 years. Over 10 years, so, and I've been trying to put things together, and to arrive at Jabor. It's my philosophy. I try to develop it. But like I told you, going to Portugal helps a lot. It helps a lot to solidify it. That's a very difficult question. And at the same time, logical. Okay. I tell you, around 2012, yes, that was 2011, 2012 season. I had a conversation with the welfare officer of Crown. Then his name is Abraham, AB. We call him AB, Egmon AB. So we're discussing, and I told him, you know what my mission is? He said no. Very soon, hopefully, before I am 40, I want to win the Nigeria League and Champions League for one of Nigerian teams. But unfortunately, it did not happen before I was 40. But it happens in my early 40s. So, it is to tell you, I think it's where I want to be. It's almost a two parallel line. In fairness, it's almost a two parallel line. But the truth is, we lack content. We have the capacity, but we lack the content. How do I mean? In the European standard, they have the container and content inside it. In our context, we have the container, no content. It's empty. It doesn't mean if we have the content, we cannot contain it. We can always contain it if we have the content. But where is the content? It's not available. In Europe, it's easy for these coaches to wake up and be certified easily. Well informed, well educated, enough facility to excel, enough productivity to excel, players, equipment. A 23-year-old boy has a UEFA Pro license in Europe already. How? Andre Villaboas was 33 years old when he won the Champions League. How? Where did he get the experience from? It's because there is content. The container is available. He has the capacity, human capacity. Now he got the information easily. The informations are accessible for him. My friend, in the last 8 years, we just got CAF license course back in the country. What has our coaches been doing in the last 8 years? Getting nothing. No content. There is capacity. We have competent coaches. I can tell you, far better, that could be far better than I do if they also have the content accessible for them. But it's not accessible. It's not accessible. In Nigeria, you will see somebody that has been coaching in the last 20 years, but not yet certified. Because it's not available. You want him to, his hard-earned money, he's earning 50,000 naira. You want him to go and do a UEFA course of 5 million naira. How is that possible? So, it's not about Nigerian coaches. It's about what is made available for Nigerian coaches. Are they made available? If they are made available and they are not doing well, it's a different thing. It's a different thing entirely. Make it available. Make the courses available. CAF B is easily accessible. CAF A is easily accessible. CAF Pro is easily accessible. Then you wait for the result. You see if they can or not. Okay, why are Nigerian students excelling in other fields when they travel out? When they travel out. Because those things are made available. They are made available. Unfortunately, some coaches have not even seen some equipment before. I'm not sorry to say it. Is it available? It's not. Is it all the coaches that will travel for courses? No. The answer is no. So bring it close to them. Let it be accessible. Then you can judge. There's a very big gap, no doubt. And it can only be closed down if you make the resources available, coaching education available to the coaches. No. I'm very good at fighting back rather than giving up. I'm very good at fighting back. A lot of things have happened that maybe any other person would think of giving up, but not to me. For me, I've never thought of giving up. Though I have worked with coaches that I feel bad. I don't like the way they have been treated. I don't like the way things go on with them. And you know, that is why they said experience is the best teacher. I have learned from some of their mistakes. You know, I've learned from some of their mistakes, and I try to keep check and balances while I have my time. We need to conclude the season first, evaluate ourselves genuinely, individually, as a group, as a club. After evaluation, then we can think of the next step. But, we will always be better our last season. I can assure you that. We're not going to give less. And we're not going to think less of ourselves. We will not settle for less. I told you in fairness, some seasons ago, we struggled in the second division. Later, we dominate the second division. Some years ago, we struggled in the Premier League. We promoted, we relegate. We promoted, we relegate. Now, we are contenders. And that is what we will be from now on. In the CAF competitions, we struggle. But one day, we will be contenders. Well, for those that know me very well, I'm not a coward. I'm extremely brave to my cause. I understand the kind of country that we are, that we belittle ourselves. We bring ourselves low, too much inferiority complex. I remember when I came back and I started this media promotion, the way I dress, some people will come and say, there is son and he's still putting on suit. There is this and he's still doing this. But like I told you, I have my target to bring integrity to the job. Because I have not had somebody tell a banker, there is son, you are putting on suit. I have not had them for once. I have not had anyone tell a lawyer, there is a son and you are putting on suit. You know, because we are coaches, they think it's the job for anybody can be coach. Even if organizer in Nigeria is a coach. It's not a coach people respect a lot. And for me, I love respect. Unfortunately, I was outside in the country to see with my eyes. There's nobody that will come back and tell me any stories. Nobody. I was sure of what I want to do, what I want to be. And I go for it tentatively, without prejudice. Regardless of what anybody say, regardless of what you think about it. You understand what I'm saying? So, when I get to the national team, it wasn't too difficult for me to catch up with my responsibilities. The most important thing is to know what is my job description. I understand my job description. I follow it. I respect myself. I do my job diligently. And I got my respect back. I don't have any inferiority complex. Basically, it's clear, for Chan, it's clear. We want to go and win it. That's what we want to do. I have told you, we want to place, it's high time we place this country back on the map, on the success map. And if the team is successful, we are all successful. As coaches, we are also successful. That is what is my personal target. Is the target of the federation. The target of the federation is to promote these guys, Promoting them means promoting the league. If they do well in CHAN, they will talk back on, oh, Nigerian league player. They will talk back on, oh, Nigerian league coaches. And this is part of my plan. That is why I give everything to the CHAN.